girls. Good morning. Happy. What's today? Tuesday. Oh, I got cords in the way. Like I hit go live before I was actually ready to go live. But the hey, good morning. If you're watching live, jump on in and say hi so I know you're here. Um, we're gonna make something hopefully fun today. Feel like it's gonna be tasty and fun. Oh, I should go over on I should go live over on KJ too. Let me add that to my stream. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Aaron. I feel like I was just talking to you a few minutes ago, Aaron. It was last night. It feels like it doesn't feel like it's been a whole night yet. My gosh. Last night went by too fast. Like I slept really hard and yet I woke up going, wait, it's not morning already, is it? Hey Lois. If you're watching live, say hello. We're gonna make so I'm making lots of things with these right now because I told everybody where to buy them on Walmart with my link. Now everybody has them and everybody's like, well, what am I supposed to do with those? Well, you do understand that I bought these and they were in my cabinet for 2 years. They don't expire. So don't worry. Well, they do expire, but not until 2027. Neither can I. You know what? My headphones. How about now? Can you hear me now? I took my AirPod out and usually so it would come over my phone, but apparently did not work. Can you hear me now? I want to make sure before I yammer too much. Okay. I'll leave my AirPod in. Um, so I try to take them out before I film because the sound is not good in my AirPods usually, but I forgot. And the sound is not good in my AirPods because I've put them through the washing machine probably 45 times. I can hear fine through them, just a lot of people can hear me. My AirPods, you guys, case and all, will go through the washing machine, come out with the lights still washing machine and dryer, by the way. Apple, telling you, they've nailed it with the AirPods because they've gone through the washing machine and the dryer and come out fully charged, still functional. Multiple, like not I'm not just saying like once in a while, like once a week that happens and they're still holding up. I have 2 sets and I rotate between the 2 constantly all day because I wear one constantly. Crazy. Yeah, usually all I have to do is pull my AirPod out and it goes to my phone, but not today. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make bananas Foster crispy rolls with a caramel drizzle, and it's gonna be an E. How does that make you feel? An E dessert that has caramel and crispiness. It's gonna be an E breakfast here, but we're gonna call it a dessert. So It really is a dessert. Not washed my AirPod Maxes. It would be pretty hard to wash those. I love my AirPod Max. Those are the headphones. I wear those when I'm upstairs all day. Those I have not washed. I take good care of those ones. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slice the banana, but we have to slice it. Well, I was gonna say we have to slice it angled for bananas Foster, or it's just not appropriate, but it won't matter because it's gonna be inside rolls. So I'm just gonna slice this banana kind of thin. This is disgusting level banana for me, but I eat them anyway because I always eat a banana before I go to the gym, and I don't usually have something like bam cake made. But in something like this, I'm okay with this banana. Yeah, you like my purple headphones? I love my those were one of the best investments I ever made. They're not cheap. They're ridiculously priced, actually. They're absolutely demented, the price, but man, oh man, all 3 of us have a set, and I just we love them. They are wonderful headphones. All right, so I'm gonna turn my banana on, like, 6 or 7. I am going to throw some brown swerve in there. Probably should have made my sauce first, but I didn't. I'm gonna do, like, a heaping tablespoon of brown swerve. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter extract in there, just a tiny bit. Gonna help it taste caramelly. That's if I have butter extract. I've got rum. I've got banana. Should I put banana in the banana? Rum extract might be good in Banana Foster or caramel, but I want butter. Butter, hazelnut, orange, mint, cream cheese, coffee, cinnamon. Okay. I got maple bacon. You think I can find butter? Do I not have butter extract? Is this for real? Are we for real right now? Maple. Okay. Rum it is. We're going to put a little rum extract in there since I don't have any banana. Just like a half a teaspoon. I mean, don't have any butter. How can I not have butter extract? I always have butter extract. Once this melts down, I'm going to add, so almond milk would be my preference to make this creamy, but I don't have any almond milk. I just had to throw out my almond milk. So I'm going to use a touch of cream in this. To keep this an E, you're going to want to use almond milk. Okay. I can't believe I don't. I'll use some caramel extract in there too, but I'm irritated that I don't have butter extract. Oh, because it was in a different container. In this cute little, this doesn't this look like a wino cup? I'm gonna do about half teaspoon of butter extract. Stinky. I hate the smell of it when you get it on your fingers. All right, that's already cooking down into like a caramel, but I'm gonna add a little bit of yogurt. Okay. You could totally use oat milk. Oat milk would actually probably be my preference for this. Almond milk would work. What am I do? I'm not doing yogurt. Why did I say that? I don't want yogurt in there. What am I? My brain just fried. I'm gonna do Chobani Zero Creamer. Use oat or almond milk to keep this low fat. Okay. So my sugar, brown sugar, swerve, and my butter extract and my bananas are simmering, and then I'm adding some of this. It's gonna give me more caramel. When I make my caramel sauce to drizzle on the top, I'm gonna use yogurt. All right, I'm gonna let that cook down. I probably overcooked it. What I was supposed to do, but because I get distracted by cameras, because this is what I do, is I should have made the sauce first, thickened it to where I wanted it, and then put in my bananas because now my bananas are mush. Don't do this the way I'm doing this, okay? Because as usual, I got distracted by a camera. So now my banana is pure mushiness, but that's okay. I just like to do things the hard way. I'm gonna put another banana in there, and I'm not gonna eat all of this filling because that's too much banana. But the reason I'm putting another banana is because I just screwed up, okay? Not because it needs 2 bananas. So, listen, when I say I make stuff up on the fly, I mean it, all right? Whoops. Ah! I just dropped 3 pieces of banana, and there's no golden retriever to come pick it up. Mm. Oh my gosh, my butt is sore from leg day yesterday. See, I way cooked my bananas down too fast. You don't wanna cook your bananas that fast. Oh, don't do as I do, okay? Just do as I say, all right? And what I say is to not do that. Okay, I've got this sticky, gooey, creamy, yummy mess, and I'm gonna put that inside these. Now, if I had done that right, I would have only needed 1 banana, but I didn't do it right, so, just don't worry about it. Just pretend that I did it right. Let's see. I guess I'll use a cutting board to roll these. So here's what you should do. Make your caramel first. Don't put the bananas in your pan first. Make your caramel. Brown swerve, a little butter extract, melt it down, add some cream or almond milk. Simmer it until it's thick and, reduce. Then toss your bananas in it and stir it for a minute. You don't need to cook your bananas a long time. I'm waiting for hot water. It takes a century to get to this faucet. So that's what you should do. So don't do what I just did. If I write this up, I'll write it correctly. You like my spicy colored sweater? My sweater says, thankful, grateful, blessed. Isn't it cute? I use the heaping tablespoon, Erin. All right, my water is warm. I'm gonna wet my roll paper here. It's my brown rice paper rolls. You can get the link right on my Facebook page. It's all over my Facebook page, okay? Grab the link and order these. They're like $3 a box. They're or bag. They're not expensive. They're cheap and they're just brown rice. I think there's cassava, maybe cassava root, which didn't used to be on plan, but is now. Get them wet, pull them out. I'm set for a second, and they'll get all skin like. Let me heat up my air fryer because we're going to be air frying these things. I have to move my Christmas tree cakes out of the way before I use the air fryer. There's some leftover chicken tender in there. That should probably come out before I heat up the air fryer. All right, we're going to do 425. No, what did I just do? I'm gonna get that good and screaming hot. Once this becomes skin-like, I can do that. I can totally drop the link in circle. Yeah, we need crispy skin flaps. Everybody watching this channel is like, "She making skin again?" I've got an obsession with skin. I really don't. Oh, just messed that up. All right, they're getting flappy. So now we're gonna put in some of our bananas. Not all of it because I don't wanna eat see what I did? See how my bananas became mush because I put them in there too soon? My sliced bananas are still good. We don't want a ton in there, okay? Like 3 slices of banana in each one of these should be plenty. Somebody told me if I do this, corner to corner, and then like this, that it should seal better. We shall see. I don't know, I don't like that. That looks terrible. Looks like an A really poorly done egg roll. Okay, I shouldn't have left those in. Look like wet pantyhose. I shouldn't have left that sitting in the water. That was dumb. They look like those pantyhose that used to come in the eggs. My word. 3 slices, banana in each one. Well, that was 4 accidentally. I'm gonna try them. Way. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. They both look the same, so I guess there's no right or wrong way. They do. They totally look like a pair of wet pantyhose. These things are pretty tough. We're gonna air fry the flaps so they won't be skin-like. Nobody likes skin. Hey, Beth! It's my friend Beth. Can't wait to see you in a couple days. I'm gonna have way too many carbs this morning because I made way too many banana because I screwed up. Sorry, I won't be. I just won't eat them all. Okay, there's another banana skin flap. Nowhere. There's a reason why my views have gone downhill. You know, ever since I started sharing skin flap videos, I can't imagine why, but my views have gone down. I think people are turned off by the skin flaps. I mean, they're quite versatile. They're quite versatile. You look how stretchy that is. Just like I could make a lampshade out of that. It's just like real skin. All right, couple more bananas. Try to leave a few in the pan since I didn't want to eat 2 whole bananas. See how my original banana turned to mush? Because I messed up. Because I messed up. That's okay. Messing up is part of every day, and I just folded that the wrong way. Now I have way too much skin going here. I will promise you that Thanksgiving dinner will not include any skin flaps. We'll leave that out of our Thanksgiving meal. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my banana cigars and I'm gonna spray them with some cooking spray on each side. Those feel pretty sturdy. And I'm gonna air fry those puppies. And then we're gonna make some low fat caramel to drizzle over them. Yeah, that's hot. Hopefully they won't stick to my air fryer. Do you know what these remind me of? I'm gonna put them on 8 minutes, but I'm probably gonna check it before that. They remind me of flautas. Do you guys ever have flautas? That's what they look like. Oh, no, Heather. You've never heard of them? Of brown rice paper rolls? They're just for like spring rolls, but I don't like them raw around spring rolls. They feel too, yeah, it's just rice paper. They feel too, they feel like you're chewing on skin. I did it on 425, Aaron. These are my these are my skin flap rolls right here. Spring roll wrappers, brown rice. They're like 237 from Walmart and you get a lot. Had them in my cupboard for a year and a half and finally decided to start using them and now I'm almost out because they're really good. I'm gonna make some crab rangoons with them. All right. Let me just let me just dispose of this banana mush since I have no infants or dogs in the house. Let me get rid of this because nobody's going to eat that banana sludge. I'm going to take my semi filthy pan. I get them at Walmart, Nicole. There's a link right on my Facebook page to them. All right, here's how I'm going to make caramel. I make caramel 1.5 zillion different ways. I make it with cream and butter. I make it with almond milk and brown swerve and extracts. Today I'm going to make it with yogurt. And I was thinking, what if I made a big batch of caramel with yogurt? Those are really crispy quickly. What if I made it with yogurt? What if I put vanilla whey, optimized vanilla whey, so that I had protein caramel? Do you think it would work? Putting optimized vanilla whey? Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. I'm getting there. Down to 158. Never thought I'd see that day in my life. 158 pounds. Never ever thought I'd see the 150s. All right, let's try this. We're going to put it on a really low heat. Low, low, low. All the way as low as you can go. I'm going to do, this will probably be a bigger batch than I need. I'm going to do a couple tablespoons of brown swerve. Heaping tablespoons. Probably that's more like a quarter of a cup. I'm going to do 1 capful, so like 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon, maybe half teaspoon of butter extract. Why is it black? Why is there black stuff on the top of my butter extract? On the cap. It's been sitting there for a while and the paint on the cap is coming into my extract. That's appealing. All right, we're gonna do half a teaspoon of butter extract. Trying to keep this low fat is why I'm not adding lots of extra. Girls, I just melted an eyelash. Those are getting crispy. Oh yeah, I've lost 100 pounds. I hit 100 pounds at 161. I haven't done a post about it yet, and I need to. All right, that's not enough heat because it's not melting. I'm gonna melt my brown swerve over low heat. And when it gets melty, I'm gonna add some yogurt. I really wish I had some almond milk. Is this expired? Holy Hannah. It's expired by a lot. Should be eating this or not. It is expired significantly. This yogurt, I mean, it's just cultured. Would you eat it? It expired the 1st of October. Would you eat this? Some people here will gasp and some people would eat it. My daughter would die right now. She would die. It's just yogurt. Aaron, it's cultured dairy, so it just gets more cultury. It's fine. And it really is. Right, Heather? It's really fine. It's cultured dairy. They're kind of splitting open a little bit. Not real happy about that. No, it smells like yogurt. It totally smells, it smells perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It really does. I know. I'm not one for eating expired things, okay? I'm really not, but there are certain things that don't stress me out, and one of those things is yogurt because it's it's really fine. There's like healthy gut bugs in there keeping it alive. A date is so they can sell me more, okay? Sorry. I'm gonna put about a quarter cup of yogurt into my melted brown swerve, and it's gonna bubble. And that's gonna give me a nice caramel sauce. Now, I'm gonna splash that all over the stove. I'm really tempted to put vanilla whey in this and see what happens, but it may mean that that little bit of yogurt and brown swerve goes to waste. I'm tempted to do it though, and I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. See, can I make a protein caramel? Can I? I don't really know. We're gonna try it though. I'm gonna get a whisk out. Ready. Now, I'm not gonna tell you that yogurt makes the most buttery, okay, caramel sauce you've ever had, but it does work. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3 tablespoons and see what happens. I don't know if it'll work or not. I really don't know. She's awful pasty and gritty. Gonna need some more liquid. Actually, I think it needs more brown swerve. She's pretty pasty. Don't think it's gonna work. I may have just made frosting. Don't know until you try, right? I'm adding another tablespoon of brown swerve because, like I said, y'all, this is a trial and error type thing here. I really wish I had some almond milk. Okay, I'm gonna pour a little bit of cream in there. I want you to pretend it's almond milk to keep it low fat, but I don't have any and I need some liquid. So 1, 2 tablespoons of my Chobani creamer. Would much rather be using almond milk for that, but I don't have it. Oh, all right, I want some caramel extract in there. Grab some caramel extract, caramel, whatever you want to say. Apricot would not be as good. Where's the caramel? Right there. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon. Okay, it's beautifully smooth. And it's more like a thicker, I don't know. It looks pretty good. If it's is it gonna taste like caramel? Honestly, I have no idea. We're gonna find out. Sweet. I would put like I would take like a cup of super sweet and add a teaspoon of molasses to make your consistency, and then I would use about a quarter cup of that. Okay, I'm gonna shut that heat off because that's browning really fast. I'm gonna check my rolls over here. These rolls, not these ones. I'm gonna give them a little flippy flip and cook them some more. That one's got a chunk of chicken tender stuck to the bottom of it, so that's gonna be extra good. The banana filling, unfortunately, is coming out of one of them and making a royal mess. Okay, if I did this again, I can tell you right now, I would double wrap these. We're gonna go a couple more minutes. I would double wrap these rolls because the filling is squirting out. Listen, not everything I make is gonna be a win, all right? Let's taste this concoction and see what it tastes like. This is what it looks like. It's hot. Pretty. It's disgusting. Okay, it tastes like that was a fail. Well, today's going super well. I love when I can get on here and just inspire you. with a lovely new recipe. Look at that. A protein caramel is not a thing. Uh, no, looks good, not good. Way too gritty. I can feel the protein. Nope, nope. Now we know. Maybe if I blended cottage cheese, looks like caramel. Tastes mildly like caramel. Tastes like something I never want to eat again. Whew, I don't think you want to be tasting that, Beth. Maybe in coffee. It wouldn't be so bad in coffee. All right, let's try this again. Brown swerve. You know what? Just for the sake of saving breakfast, I'm just going to make a traditional caramel, even if it's got a little fat in it. I don't know if it would dissolve or not, Benita. That's a good question. Do you think collagen would work? Should I try it again with collagen? Because this is really gritty. It's not, I mean, it's not a bad consistency and it's not a bad flavor, but texture isn't something I'll be repeating anytime soon. Butter extract, caramel extract, unswerve, melt it down. Cinnamon. Nicole, cinnamon's a good idea. Yes, I think I'll sprinkle some cinnamon in there. I think I will pass on the collagen so that I don't waste any more of my brown swerve. We'll just make a traditional caramel, even though it will have a little bit of fat in it. It's okay. Instead of doing my yogurt and all the things, I'm just gonna make traditional caramel sauce for the top. If I had almond milk, this would work beautifully and stay a fuel pull. But I don't have any, so I'm just gonna make a basic caramel. You can use super sweet to make your caramel or gentle sweet, butter, melt it down, add cream. You got caramel. Plus a few chunks of leftover protein that was in my pan. I'll just make a traditional caramel today. All right, let me take these out of the oven. Hopefully they're done. Hey, they're cooked. These look absolutely horrendous. These look like an accident. They're crispy. I'll give them that. I can't even lay them out in a pretty manner to take a picture. They are looking quite not good. The banana tastes good. Aaron, I would do like half a cup and then let it simmer until it's thick. Until it's a thick, like caramel sauce. See? You got a nice caramel here. I'm gonna add just a touch more cream. It's a little dark. Note a little. No, I shouldn't have done that because now it's too thin to pour on my dessert. Dummy. All right, we're gonna get some whippy whip. Well, I've already used 2 bananas to make this. I don't have any bananas left now. So I can't garnish it with a banana. It's got a full banana in it and the carbs from my banana or from my skin. skin flaps, but I'm going to garnish it with some whipped cream. Nuts. Nuts would be good on this. Robin, put that on there. Get some nuts. A little bit of pecan on top, just a little bit. About one chopped up, two maybe. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Now it's gonna look delicious, even though I'm terrified to eat this. And drizzle some caramel over the top, around the plate. I don't know. It looks edible. For being a pretty big failure, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Tastes like bananas Foster with a crispy shell. I'm surprised at the level of good that actually is. And it's the gritty protein caramel. So gritty. Oh, that's awful. That is terrible. This is pretty good. I don't want to eat too much because I want to take a picture. That's important. When your life is on social media, you need pictures. All right. I would highly advise that if you make this, you don't do it the way I did. I would make actual caramel. Go to my website under the specialty recipes and get the dairy free, gluten free, sugar free caramel sauce. Make that, put some bananas in it, put it in your rolls, air fry them, maybe even double wrap your rolls. I don't know if you need to do that, but wrap them well, air fry them, then make some more of the caramel sauce and drizzle it on top. And it will be lovely. Do what I do. I'm here to show you what not to do. All right, there you go. That's it. Happy Thanksgiving, my friends. If you haven't bought from the THM sale yet, it is still open. I'm so grateful when you use my link. It is a huge benefit to my family and me. Big benefit to me if you use my link to do your shopping and it doesn't change the cost of anything for you. Same with Walmart. Whenever you can shop Walmart, gross. What did I just put in my mouth? Oh, okay. I thought it was whipped cream. It was a chunk of yogurt. I just freaked out for a second. There was a big white chunk and I thought it was whipped cream and then I tasted it and it was definitely not whipped cream. It's okay. It's just yogurt. Panic attack. I'm starting to sweat here. Starting to sweat. Um, when you use my Walmart link to shop, no, the sale's not over, Rita. Not until Tuesday or the second, whenever the second is. Whenever you use my Walmart to shop, if you use your grocery shopping link to order Walmart, if you just click on any of my Walmart links from your email and shop from that, I get credit for your purchase. And it's a huge benefit to me, you guys. You got to pick up all the random skim flaps. Oh, I was just about to say something really bad, and then I realized I could lose a lot of followers if I said that. Just keep my mouth shut. I was really tempted to say something right there, and I didn't. Lord, thank you. Putting a clip over my lips right then. Um, what was I gonna say? Any Black Friday deals you purchase on Amazon or Walmart, if you go in with my link, it benefits me. So I'm really grateful. If you are willing to use my link. And if you're not, that's okay too. Just go get your goods. It's okay. Go get your THM sale stuff. It's on sale. Might want to get yourself some brown swerve since, you use it all up. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me for another delightful skin flap recipe. I can't wait to bring you more skin flap recipes where I may need to rename the channel Skin Flap Recipes because that's sure to bring in the followers. I love you guys. Thanks for being here, and I hope you have an